Hello everyone and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. I'm Max, with me is Chachi.
Good evening. Oh, I don't think we rebound the controls after I play Star Fox.
Is that turbo jumping?
It might be.
Yeah, let's turn that off because I need to jump.
No, that's the wrong thing. The pointer is doing that thing it does. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, just delete. Okay, that's better. Actual jumping.
Turns out you don't do calisthenics the same way you fly a fighter jet. Who knew?
We save our leg benders by falling into this hole.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes. So we had gotten the witch switch.
Which switch is that?
The which one?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I don't remember if we had gone down here. Let's find out. Yes, we had. We have slowed down the fans.
Ah, very nice.
So I've got about 30, a little less than 30 musical notes that we're missing.
Sounds like we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, fairly good. Let's see. Pretty sure we went down here, but we'll check just in case. Yes, it is all quiet down here.
Good.
I saw that. I need that. After the, fighting the box. And out we go. I think really the next thing to do is,
It is.
dare the insides.
Oh, we're going into the boot.
Yep. That guy will get you if you are not paying attention.
What about that guy?
Yeah. Either way.
I can't believe this place is so treacherous.
Here we have the long stairs. With the bees at the bottom.
Oh, not bees. I can't believe this.
Alright. Can you please drop a save state here? Because this is where, if you're gonna die here, it's gonna be here.
So, are there consequences to gumming the gears? Do you get smushed or something?
No. The gears aren't really the threat. It's this stuff. So there's music notes all over, Jiggy at the end. We've got to hit those fans there. And these very fast spinning pipes.
Are they spinning at incredible high speed?
Yes.
Leave this.
Okay, so 24 to go. Whoop. Oh no. Whoa, boy.
Those drums really are cooking.
Yeah.
Drums or axles or something.
Whatever they are. Okay, forget it. We will get others. Hey, Eddie. And yeah, here's this assholery.
This game haunts you. Oh, no.
This part, in particular,
Yeah.
haunts many.
What did I say?
It haunts you. This game, I think.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to say this part.
Yep.
So, and then press button and...
Those stop or slow down. Whoop, and there we go. That's why we put in the...
Wow, that's just permanent doom, huh?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, this room will fuck you up hard.
No.
Yep. This room in particular is why people have bad memories of this stage. People love the stage before it. This one, or the stage after it. This one, not so much.
Dang.
Let's see.
Is there a timing to this? It seems like it's maybe once every, what, 4 or 5 seconds that they speed back up?
I think what I need to do is go this way again. Take it around the outside.
So, sorry, what were you saying?
Because there's another one on the other side. Oh, there we go. Get off, man. Get off that banjo. Okay. Now, will this... I can't remember if this will stop them entirely, or if it only stops the ones outside.
It seems like it only stops the outside screws.
Yeah. And also, it's a timer.
Oh, no.
Woo!
This seems like it's going okay, though.
Yeah. Let's see. But I'm gonna wait out that timer because I don't think I can make it now. So, hey Eddie, how you doing? Hope your day's going well.
We're gonna be hanging around here for a while, it seems.
Just another 10 more seconds.
Aha. Until you reset the switch, or...
Yeah. And then you gotta make a run for the outside.
Look at that Donkey Kong-ass screw sprite.
Hey CB.
Possibly this is another symptom of the... something like ongoing difficulties Twitch seems to be having this week. Not clear exactly what's going on there, but we'll survive.
Yeah.
Okay. Thinking about pizza.
Pizza.
Why are you thinking about pizza now for lunch?
I know. I'm just saying, pizza good. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is hit it now.
And then...
And hope that the timing inside wasn't still moving, so we can
I see.
not have to wait for that one.
Advanced tech. This is what's called a pro gamer move.
Yep. Okay. But we do have to wait on this one. Come on.
No. Waiting. That's the worst. You're always thinking about pizza.
Yep.
I mean, sort of same. Good pizza is hard to beat. I feel like we were talking about pizza the last time we played. N64, now that I think of it, because I don't think we were playing this when we were talking about pizza, but we were definitely talking about pizza when we were playing an N64 game. We gotta get the jigsaw puzzly thing. What's it called?
Jiggy.
Jiggy. We gotta get that.
Whew. I can't believe I got that first try.
Yes, first try. Actually, yeah, that particular sequence you did get first
Yeah.
try. So well done. Good job.
And now I remember what I need to do for the dolphin that's having a bad time.
Do you need to move it out of my area?
I need to remember where it is. Down here? No.
I remember no dolphins. I apologize.
It is being squished by the anchor.
It's being squished. Of course it is. Let's see. On a vessel like this, I think the anchor normally comes out near the starboard prow.
Let's see.
I think that's where you get the eye for the chain.
Whoop. Need these. Yeah. through there. Ah, there it is.
That was incorrect.
You've got to go up into...
You gotta get up to get down. I see.
And then there's lots of these boys.
How many would you say there are?
4.
That's not lots, that's many. I feel like we covered this last night.
Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we? Whoop!
Oh no,
I didn't see him.
It's a goblin. 2 of goblin.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Okay. 6. 12 more somewhere. And then the dolphin's cut in half.
Yeah, what the hell? There's the fattest dolphin I've ever seen.
He's very chonk, yes.
Things shaped like a rugby ball.
It's very specific.
I felt like I need to get a bit UK considering the material.
Come on.
Doing a deadlift turn.
Look, stuck on the chain.
We have to get off the chain, and quick.
Yeah.
Be as funky as possible.
No Funky's in Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but you don't ever play as Funky Kong, do you? Well, no.
You can in the newest one, in
Tropical Freeze?
yeah.
Expand on.
There we go. Now we can breathe.
We didn't even have to get out any dish soap or anything to wash it all off Kazooie.
Yeah. Okay, so we're missing one.
We have
Is
one.
it the Jinjo?
That's a good question. For some reason, I want to say you're missing 2 of the Jinjos.
No, I've got all the Jinjos.
So I'm thinking...
I think there's one of these I need to go into that I haven't yet. I hit that one.
That looks especially noxious. I don't think you want to go in there.
Yeah, no. That's bad.
It's bad for you.
Yeah. Went in all those. Maybe I didn't have another...
I feel like the later levels are showing us that this game could have benefited from a little bit more structure when it comes to how you locate the puzzle pieces. In Mario 64, for example, you generally got a little hint right when you started. And sometimes things would be a little bit different in order to kind of guide you to the place where you needed to be. This is... What is that over there? So...
There was a Jinjo over there.
Oh, it's health pieces, okay.
Yeah. You were saying?
That's pretty much the thought. I feel like this is a little bit too... what's the word I'm thinking of? Disorganized.
It's not too bad, I really don't think. But I can understand your point of view on it. Let's see, did I go all the way to the tops of the 2 various...
I know you've been to the top of at least one of them. I think it might be this one you're coming up to now.
Well, the tops crisscross, so...
Do they make you jump?
Good lord.
Yeah, it's a fairly deep cut, I know. I think you have been up.
Oh.
These platforms surrounding the stacks are so very much like the platforms we saw in the industrial area last night, and I'm just waiting for you to jump off and start swinging. Max, play Bionic Commando.
Okay, so we did hit both of these.
Right now. Don't play that.
No. Where was... trying to remember things. Aha, here's a window I haven't broken yet.
Additional vandalism is the
Yeah.
answer. It's weird how often that seems to be the case. I'm guessing the X on these C charts doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
Shameful. I'll go Chekhov's X on me.
Piss off.
You like Kevin, he does Charles.
So that was 4.
We need 8 more. Note.
8 more and 1 more Jiggy.
We gotta get the poos in.
They're likely in the same place.
Yeah, you would think at least 4 of them are gonna be adjacent to puzzle thing. Jiggy.
I feel like there's one somewhere here. Maybe over here? Aha, yes, the kitchen.
Excuse me, this is the gallery.
Sorry.
We're doing this nautical.
No touch hot.
The stove is hot, but what about the oven? That looks hot too.
Yep.
Is there a way to get that without burning your tootsies?
Probably using gold feathers, but it's really not worth it. 3 to go. Especially since there's these guys here that you can just get your health back with. And
You can
this
extract.
little one in here with the eggs. Let's see if we can lure him out without getting up there. Nope.
Is that a thing? I thought you always had to be on the same plane as them.
Look how small he is.
He's not gigundous like the others, that is true.
Okay. I don't
Is there
think there were...
additional up here, or...?
Nah, there's rarely an up.
Up is not present in the gallery.
Yeah. I think I know where I need to go, I just don't remember how to get to it.
Well, why don't you think out loud, and maybe that will help you navigate
There's
there.
somewhere else. Aha! I knew there were more windows and things to break.
Windows.
Well, there's the last 3 of these. And there's the last Shiggy. It was not where I was thinking, but I knew that there were more windows and things I hadn't broken. I've done this enough.
No. Wait a minute. It made a sploop noise when he went to the carpet? Was there a leak? Was the carpet soggy?
Maybe. It's a nice bed.
This appears to be the captain's cabin.
Well, now it's mine. I'm the captain now.
Oh no. Look out, Tom Hanks.
That may not be everything from this level, but it's all we're getting right now.
What else would you possibly be missing? You have all of the...
The, honeycomb bits. Those are sort of the one things I don't really remember where all of them were.
We're waiting for wishing stars to fall.
It's a Animal Crossing.
Ah, I see.
Now, what we're going to need to do is do some backtracking.
How far back are we talking?
Pretty far.
All the way back to the past?
Yes.
Sorry. Where are you backtracking to?
Pretty close to the beginning. You may or may not remember, but I pointed out where the,
Go on.
the last puzzle is for the next stage. What's in here?
A monster. Or a feather, you know.
Just a feather.
Could be boring.
And was there anything back here? Yeah, I remember that. Alright, that thing we have to do.
Sea mines.
Now what I think needs doing is we gotta go all the way.
What?
This is, I'm actually not doing what need.
Oh, you're ignoring the switch.
Oh yeah, I hit the switch. Oh, but I went the wrong. No, I went the right way.
This is a tight timer if it expects you to do this.
May not be remembering correctly. I thought there is. This is the way to the last. Secret book, but don't exactly recall. We'll save it for later. Maybe it was in here. Nope. Okay, and then U-turn. Shut up, Grunty.
We're not interested in you or your awful family.
Yep.
I have my own awful family.
There we go. And down here is where we're looking for.
And what's through this distressingly green tunnel?
You said that the last time. It's the puzzle for the last area. Except, right, I've got to make the thing appear.
And how do we do that?
I'm pretty sure it's back where the actual entrance is for that area. But what we can do is, since we're all the way over here, we can make a pit stop by Bubba Bloop Swamp and get that last Jiggy we left off there.
I thought you full cleared the swamp.
Nope, it was the only one I didn't full clear because I hate doing the fight, or well, not necessarily fight, but the mini game against Mr. Vile. I don't need those. Can just take the long way. There you go.
A terrifying wizard has appeared.
Here we go.
Do you ever think sometimes about that research laboratory out on the West Coast that bred giant dragonflies in a highly oxygenated environment?
Sometimes, yeah. Hey, Lynx. I mean, it's really cool to think that it... I guess easy isn't necessarily the right word, but that it is possible to turn back time effectively. Get the giant giant bugs and things of yore.
That extremely stock audio ouch noise when you smack his flipper. I forgot about that.
It is real good. I know this isn't where Mr. Vile is, but I promise there's a reason I'm doing it.
You know, this doesn't look like anything like the inside of a turtle, or at least I imagine.
You don't imagine more turtles inside turtles?
Usually you imagine turtles, like, on the way down.
Tia sent me a picture of a soft-shell turtle the other day. Now that's some weird stuff.
What's weird about it?
I mean, it doesn't really have the shell that you're used to.
It's turtles all the way in. Thank you, Lynx.
It's very flat.
That's true.
Like, if you've never seen a soft-shell turtle, just look it up.
Maybe I'll do the needful. Why not?
Sure. Because I gotta run through this maze to turn into a crocodile again. In the meantime, Chachi will find soft-shell turtle.
That's not a particularly good picture.
Yeah, one...
Here's a good one.
No, that's not the same thing that Tia sent me.
Okay, well, this is a soft-shelled turtle, so... Do you remember what kind of turtle she showed you?
She just said soft-shell.
Okay, because there's several varieties of soft-shell turtle.
It was very flat.
How flat was it?
Pancake turtle.
This flat, for example?
Yes, that was the exact picture.
Pelechelis cantori.
Gesundheit.
The Asian giant soft-shell turtle. I will put this turret in the chat as well.
Hit me. Now, I don't know if we'll actually get to see it, but there is a thing where every so often Mumbo's spell will mess up, and I believe he turned into a laundry machine.
I love Courage, the cowardly dog.
Alright, we're coming for you now, Mr. Vile. Now, this is possible to do without the running shoes, but the running shoes make it a whole lot easier.
Hold up. So the running shoes work on you even though you're a crocodigator and not a bird?
Yes.
Huh, how about that?
Oops, sliding. Come on.
You're drifting a little. Or you just let him have the lead to help build up his confidence?
No, that was me trying to get control here.
A joke about Lond RNG machine. It's a little bit of a stretch, but to be honest, I wouldn't worry about it. Well, there's nothing I like more in my video games than stock noises of people smacking their fucking lips.
But yeah, so like last time I was barely keeping a lead on him, and now...
Decent-ish.
Yep. For lost as much lead for a second there, but... Eat reds, avoid yellows.
Yellow grumblies are not right. Right, excuse me. They don't even look the same.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
I don't mean color-wise, like the yellow ones look like snakes and the red ones look like candles or apples, I guess? Like Red Deliciouses?
They really got it right then.
You cannot eat Mr. Vile.
Come on. You gotta spawn these things, guys.
Well, shoot, here's a fair couple of them. It seems like this is based a little bit on random chance.
A little. As with many of these kind of games. And yeah, if you eat a yellow one, it stuns you for a little bit.
Weird reptile chases transformed bear ASMR, mouth noises, unintelligible speech, slide whistle.
Ugh.
Don't like that.
Now, you gotta eat what's showing on the screen. It will change at random. Just in time for a raid.
This is the police.
Hey, Axe.
They command us to eat the correct food.
Oh, just missed that one. Oh, no. Oh.
Axe says F fuck.
Ah, so I guess we don't have to ask how, Kingdom Hearts is going, huh? Yeah, see, it sort of screwed us over for that one, but much better on this one.
Oh, you're keeping this one.
Oh, what?
The grumbles.
There are no grumblies. There we go. Yeah, going back and getting this one. Because I hate doing it normally without the shoes.
Oh wow, 3 extra guys. Let's dive right into that.
Yeah, he will taunt you when you leave, no matter how well you've been winning. This part is awful.
I see. Axe has decided to not do Chain of Memories anymore.
Chain of Memories is, to be fair, god-awful. And he was playing the updated version. The one I played was on the Game Boy Advance. It is terrible. I could not get past the Pinocchio boss, and that was about it for me. The updated is worse, wow.
To paraphrase Life of Brian, how could it possibly be worse?
Hey there, Burger Gamer.
Welcome to you.
Okay, so with that out of the way, chomp.
I see you can get a little bit more jump distance by chomp.
Yep.
We've discovered tech.
And... Shut up, I need to de-transform. I quit corn.
Just...
And Wonderland was pretty shitty in the original game too, from my recollection. So
just imagine somebody. I don't know if anyone besides me has seen the movie from like the early noughts about Jeanne d'Arc, where she's played by Mila Jovovich, and near the end of the film, like the specter of her own self-doubt, or maybe the devil, it's left slightly open to interpretation from what I remember, as played by Martin Sheen, shows up, and it's like, so of all the things that could possibly be the cause for you finding a sword lying in a field, which you took as a sign, like somebody could have gotten killed there and dropped it. Someone could have been running away and lost it. Somebody could have been practicing and misplaced it. Or somebody could have just thrown it the fuck away. But you decided that it would drift down in a ray of golden sunlight from the Lord on high, and I'm just imagining there's a very specific shot where the camera's pointing up towards this guy who's just completely disgusted, and he just tosses his sword aside, and I'm imagining Link's Winters dropping an ear of corn and stumping off into the French countryside, never to speak of corn again. We've reached the end of the maze. I realize that's an extremely specific film reference, and I apologize, but it's just something about this chain of events that has led me to this point in the discussion. Oh, the slappers. I pronounce these niblets. Niblets are cancelled.
There we go. Hi, Bull.
You got a bull, and you got a guy in a rad leather jacket. I wonder if they like each other.
Pelly Tort.
How many levels?
I forgot that this one is the one that... this is the last level that we are trying to get to.
Well, there you go.
So we just finished Rusty Bucket Bay, which leaves Click Clock Woods. Yep.
So, one of the last levels in this platformer about collecting golden things so you can unlock the lair of a spellcasting miscreant who has kidnapped a female character important to the protagonist is a clock.
No, it's a tree.
You said click clock.
Yeah. But it's a tree.
Okay. Just checking.
Oop. Wrong direction. There we go.
Alright, they turn into niblets.
Yep.
And on the right side, you won't have to compete with links for them. You can just take as many niblet as you like.
Mmm, delicious niblets.
I do like a good niblet.
Yeah. I can't exactly remember how to make the platform appear. So here's where it actually spawns in.
What if you get out your...
Ah, there it is. I just needed to go further.
What if you get your voodoo stick and you say, platform arise? Arise, platform.
Wow, that's a... You want to talk about deep cuts. A single episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Arise. Platform arise.
Goodness gracious. Yep.
Did people complain about the size of the levels in Yooka-Laylee? I figured they complained about literally everything else about the game first.
Yeah, they do complain about the size.
Yeah.
Because they're large levels, but they are not really...
Well structured.
Yeah, so a lot of the areas look the same.
That's entirely valid, Tyrion. Aqua Teen Hunger Force's style of humor is not for everybody, and I can totally understand why. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Arise, Chicken is going to get more recognition than Joan of Arc.
Well, he's talking about that specific movie, but yes.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly right.
The strange movie you referenced earlier.
If we're being honest, how many films starring Mila Jovovich are going to get any kind of recognition?
Resident Evil.
Okay, like which one? Maybe the first one?
But people still, like, associate.
That's because her husband won't stop making those movies.
Here we go.
Lynx has seen the movie I was talking about, but it was dubbed in French.
Huh.
So that's... Wow, that's extra verisimilitude too. Yeah, it was right around the turn of the millennium.
And there it is. The final level. Yeah, it's as many cartoons from that era The jokes can be hit or miss, but with Aqua Teen Hunger Force, when it hits real good.
They've got some humdingers, like the Moonanites will forever be hysterical. Was Mila Jovovich in Ultraviolet? I think so? She hasn't been in a lot of good movies. Yeah, she was in Ultraviolet. Like, The Fifth Element was an extreme outlier. I don't even remember the CGI in that film. Like, my eyes just glazed over. Granted, I watched it on DVD, so I may have missed, some of the experience, but...
Yeah.
I say watched, quote-unquote.
Here we go!
I got it from my dad for his birthday way back when. And
one of the most beloved levels of this game.
did I hear quote marks sliding into place?
No, people really love this level. So, as you can see, we've got 4 doors with symbols on top. Here it's rainy. And here it's sunny and bees and plants are growing.
Here it's a Brazil nut.
And a leaf. A falling leaf. And then...
Over here,
snow.
Somebody left the damn refrigerator open.
Yep. So this whole level's gimmick is that it's the same world 4 times, but the things that you do in one affect the others.
4 times until you like it.
Yep.
Yeah, Uwe Boll and Til Schweiger did do a Far Cry movie, and that's where we are in the conversation as we're talking about the Far Cry movie, I guess.
Yep. So the whole stage is centered around this large tree.
Uwe Boll is a really weird figure for me because he has these mysterious motives. Like, there's a thing in Germany, I gather, where you can get grants for doing films, which is why he makes so many. And I gather that he does a lot of the real shitpiece films to fund, like, passion projects like the restaurant in Vancouver. And Naughty.
Yep.
That's from Donkey Kong Country.
He can't get into his house.
There was something else he did. Like, apparently he's made 1 or 2 movies that are actually good, but they were released so long ago that really the only way to find them would be like to seek them out at secondhand shops, probably. Boy, he really doing a clap, huh?
I'll grab that. I don't remember how many we're gonna need, but we're gonna need a lot.
It got the Dungeon Siege movie.
Woo!
Like, it didn't even need to be an Uwe Boll joint for me to know that it was going to be a stinker. Like,
Yeah.
Dungeon Siege didn't have a great plot on its face. It didn't need a movie. Now Egg is having problems. Interesting. Well, when you were shooting it.
It's because of the whole, it turned when... There it is.
If I'm honest, Lynx, that sounds like an extremely specific permutation of Purgatory.
So we're setting this up for another time. Nothing to do with it now.
Perhaps it will grow in Sunshine Land.
Perhaps it will.
Balls?
They're real mean. You see them first in the first area, and then never again until now. And those are bad. Don't go in there. And here we have these boys.
Those are just the green worms.
Yep, but burbs.
Okay.
And also there's a cutscene for some reason.
They're very proud of their bird falling animation.
Can't believe I made it through that. Oop.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Burt Reynolds was in the Dungeon Siege movie.
Wow.
Now I'm curious. Just birding it up in a crown. Good. Holy shit. I might have to go to YouTube later.
No. How about not?
Look, I might not be torpid typist, but every once in a while I do like to indulge in a little bit of garbage.
I can't disagree with that. Or rather, I can't say that you don't.
There's a better best part. You know, I'm morbidly curious. What was the soundtrack? Like, did it fit a single genre? Was it all like grindcore or something, or like prog rock, electro? I'm trying to think of the least appropriate soundtrack for a sweeping high fantasy story.
Up we go.
Glitch hop, maybe?
Speaking of hopping, grab this. Can't remember if I need 25 or 30.
No, that's a hell of a sentence.
What?
From a music theory perspective. This music is for a sad scene, so think of the 3 saddest notes you can, and play those in any order. That's it. That's the score.
Well, okay.
That sounds truly amazing in the classical sense, as in it causes amazement, as in it causes your brain to lock up from confusion.
And here is the big killer for this level. Platforming.
The triangle jumps?
Yeah.
It seems so bad.
It's not too bad, but...
I was about to say, are the little leaves platforms? Because that
Not
seems...
yet. They will be.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
That is awful.
I mean, they will grow into platforms.
This right here, this is just one of those abandoned houses you find in Dragon Quest Builders.
It's not abandoned. It's in progress.
Well, it looks abandoned.
It's a tree house that someone is building.
I won't gainsay that, but it looks like they stopped building it.
Yeah, this is where the problem comes.
Oh, good. The camera is definitely cooperating here.
Yeah, they really push the platforming aspect on this level more than any of the others. And there's our opening for summer.
Yeah, from being honest, I think that the context really, for watching any movie, is way better than that specific one. Although I do have to say, there's probably a reason that the ancient Romans in the Colosseum did not say, "We who are about to die, salute King Burt Reynolds."
Here's our squirrel friend. He's got plenty of time until fall, so Napnut's just gonna eat these acorns.
And then this post I don't like.
Nothing up here. So yeah, there's a few friends in this level that you meet at various stages. Let's see. And you don't want to touch those, otherwise you go sliding. The in-between sections, I mean.
Sometimes perspective is key, and it never really helps to tell somebody this when they're in the middle of a bad time, but sometimes looking back on bad times does help you appreciate that things are not as bad.
Camera, please.
I mean,
stop that.
In some ways they ain't great, but they're definitely not bad, so congratulations, you did it.
Yeah.
Ah, somebody has taped this egg.
Yep. If you remember the egg from Bubble Group Swamp, this one actually has a bird in it. Big sleepy eagle.
Oh yes.
We are Mama. Egg. We can be offered an egg in these trying times.
Tia is a sleepy bird. You going to bed at 8 p.m., Tia? You must have had a long day. I mean, same, to be honest.
She spent all day planting.
Oh, I see. Getting down into the soil. Yeah, that wears you out.
Again, Animal Crossing.
Link says egg in other streams. That's not a curse. It's fine. It's called an inside joke. Hall's sleep schedule is ruined. I'm astonished. Halls, don't make me tap the sign.
Don't make us read. Go the fuck to sleep again.
I've already done it once. I don't intend to repeat myself.
That's our first one this level.
Yeah, you really had to work for that one. went to bed at 8 a.m. yesterday.
Halls.
Well, okay, I have been in places where I went to bed after the sun rose, and I get it, you know, sometimes, but, like, do your best.
Nice. Very nice.
Fantastic,
Whoop.
Lynx. Well, oh my
Whoop.
goodness.
Ooh, I can't believe I lived.
Do you think Banjo would say I lived, bitch? He doesn't really seem the type.
No, Kazooie absolutely would, though.
Oh, yeah, but Kazooie's insufferable. Like, it wouldn't be tongue-in-cheek with her.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna go for those waiting boots. And see how many Mumbo tokens we need.
How many Mumbo tokens do you need to transform into one of those stock photos from Japanese nursing? Like,
you're going to need to share the link to that.
I don't even know how to describe this extremely specific section on the stock images Venn diagram.
Yeah.
But
Also, who haven't shown that off before, you can end shoes early.
cool. That's handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this link, I can use this to
25, and we have 28. Excellent.
I can use this to plug in and give context at the same time. There's some stock photos going around lately that are really wild. I like the one of the nurse and a patient both biting what appears to be a kickboard, or maybe a flotation cushion. It's...
And here we are.
Well, now you have to play Buck Bubble.
Free flight.
Good. We've reached...
And also, if I recall correctly, you can actually land on...
Flowers?
Yeah, the chompy flowers.
Yes, the patient who's trained in Zui fighting is extremely good. We have not
Yep,
seen...
that's the way you're supposed to get the,
Hold the fuck up. Like, carnivorous plants are notorious for eating insects. It's like one of their primary sources of protein. Why would it not eat a bee?
Because bees are friends.
Yeah, bees are friends, but they're plants. They don't know that.
And it has flight mechanics, so if you point down, you go down.
Yeah, we have...
Pull up.
It's like flight stick.
Yeah.
We have not yet become washing machine, but you'll be the first to know.
I just informed Chachi of this a few minutes ago, actually. Come on.
Question is,
This is so hard to
when
get
do we
into.
become a crane with a wrecking ball?
Next game.
Bees.
There we go. Hello, fat little bee.
Why do these bees have huge, like, boxing glove hands? Okay, I missed the one with the nurse pointing a gun at the camera. I need to go back through those when I've got some more free time.
Yep, so get a Jinjo in there now, and later we have to fight the bees, or the wasps.
So I found a second thing that is objectively good about Banjo-Kazooie is this bee. Good morning to this bee only.
And we need to
That's-
get very high up.
That's a poorly phrased sentence that makes it sound like I'm not saying good morning to other bees. Good morning to, in this game, only this bee. Excuse me, this bee and the pumpkin. Thank you, Lynx. Thank you for doing the needful. Oh my god, she's
There
wearing
it
a
is.
straw hat.
And here is another Jiggy.
She's also in the same drainage canal as the katana photo. Do you think that they're just facing off? Is Gun Nurse about to fight Katana Nurse?
And also because you are a bee, you cannot be hurt by falling.
It's because you're so tiny. It's the wee Mad Arthur theory of physics.
Yeah. Okay, oh, Mumbo token. Not that I need them anymore.
I love the way he trundles back and forth and his wings kind of jiggle.
Yeah, it's a very good bee. Look at his wings go.
Look at this little bee. I feel like I need to write a letter and be like, hey, you fucking dolls, why'd you make Ukulele instead of a game about this bee? Nurse with a Sword is my next tabletop character. That's called a Oracle of Battle, I think, or a War Priest, or it depends on the system. But yeah, that's good. Glad you're branching out. Someone run Feng Shui. I think I have the core book for that, but I haven't really gotten into it. I need to sort of masticate on that a little bit to understand the rules. It can't be. Is it as dense as what is that one game? Is it Weapons of the Gods, where it's just like this is the really fucking insane Thunderbolt fantasy level, like Wushu fantasy? Feng Shui 2 is for real one of your top 3 tabletop games.
Huh.
Well, that's a pretty.
I can't even say I've heard of.
That's a full-throated endorsement. No, stay as a bee.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Not.
Let's see if we can get the washing machine.
That's a serious question. The sequel to Weapons of the Gods is your number 1. Is it streamlined a little bit? Because Weapons of the Gods, I'll say this, that book had incredible flavor. Like, everything it did was in service of the premise. Mechanically, all the way down. It was really, really, like, committed to the bit, which I very much approved of. It was a little bit hard to digest.
I'll try one more time. It's not very common.
It works a lot better, but it's not what I call a lightweight game. I've played GURPS, Battletech, and Dungeons & Dragons, so I'm used to games that are not lightweight. Also, Exalted. Exalted is kind of... It's weird. White Wolf systems are like... They're lightweight and they're not. They're like the Schrodinger's cat of extremely fiddly games.
Oh no! Oh, my feet.
Oh no. Dropped Exalted when you discovered Weapons of the Gods. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It seems to be basically, unless you're really into the setting of Exalted, I don't know why you would use the system over Weapons of the Gods. I guess one thing I would ask is, I don't remember, does Weapons of the Gods have power armor? Because this is important.
Chachi needs to know. He needs the power armor.
Look, I'm a simple man. I only need a couple of things. I need fuzzy fat bees, I need power armor or giant robots, and I need planes. And, like, maybe food.
I feel like I should be offended that I wasn't part of that list, but...
Your
But
presence,
I know you.
Yeah, your presence does not need to be on the list. It's implicit.
Aww.
You need 5 caterpillars. Alright, grab caterpillars and you have armor with goofy powers. Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of tabletop gaming is
Here,
understanding how to...
we have a hiding Jinjo.
Only his eyes and ears above the flowers.
Guarded by bees.
Like the crocagator of the fields.
Yep.
Oh, there's a...
Yep. And see, now the leaves are folded out.
Oh yeah, like 9/10 of playing a tabletop game is knowing how to use the rules to emulate something else. I mean, simulationism is fine, but being able to think laterally is an important skill.
We've also got free roaming bees.
Oh my god. Those
And now
obviously...
the water is drained because it's the warm season. So now we can get rid of this rock.
Interestingly, in this game by a
However,
European developer, the European honeybees are the bad guys, and the friendly,
We cannot
kind,
get up there yet.
New World bumblebee is the good guy.
Bees are good.
Oh, Legends of the Wu Lin is the sequel to Weapons of the Gods. I didn't realize they were related.
And here's the opening for fall. But we're not going to go there yet. It's time to explore summer. Alright. Let's haul our butts out of here. Grab this boy. We're going to need a lot of caterpillars to feed our growing friend.
You know, considering eagles are generally stereotyped as eating things that are more cute and fuzzy than caterpillars, I suppose that is kind of the reason why they went with caterpillars instead of, like, something that a raptor would actually eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, to be honest, many kinds of caterpillar are pretty cute as well.
And important for,
You got the line director for Weapons of the Gods to sign.
Hey, look who it is! Hey, Gobi. We need to water this plant.
That is pretty cool. Wow, this game is having some trouble. Is it because of the bees? No, the one will despawn.
There we go. There's just a lot going on here. It grew, but it's not fully grown yet. And up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was speaking to him through the radio, so I didn't actually get to get him to sign anything. But I did. The radio show I worked for had Dave Arneson on it once, which was pretty cool.
And who is he?
He was one of the co-creators of Dungeons & Dragons.
Ah.
Along with Gary Gygax.
Ah, yeah. You had a lot of cool guests on that show that you got to talk with.
That is true.
One of the guys behind Mad Magazine, and he sent you some autograph stuff.
Yeah, Dick D. Bartolo.
Yeah.
Who Mad Magazine is finally done, I think, but he still has he's got a podcast where he reviews gadgets along with Leo Laporte and some other stuff.
Wrong way.
That was pretty fun. Yeah, he was really nice. Like I told him that my dad was a big Mad Magazine fan, and yeah, I really liked the movie parodies and whatnot. And he just sent me 5 autographed copies of Mad Magazine. It was really nice. Dave Arneson was a real trip to talk to because he let me in on the secret that in the 70s and 80s, one of the most popular and sought after DMs in the Los Angeles area was Robin Williams, and the idea of sitting on the other side of the screen from him is one that is barely able to be contained in my head. Like, just the mind reels at the concept. just swoosh right in and be like, yo, that game rules. Hey, thanks, I'm the guy who made it. Well, helped make it. That's fun. It's nice when you get to just kind of have a casual moment with people.
Yeah, you had a lot of those. In Torpo's chat, we were discussing Jesse Ventura yesterday. He was another one that Chachi got to talk to.
I feel like everybody's heard that Jesse Ventura story by this point.
Possibly, but it's still a good one.
Yeah, okay. So, Jesse Ventura is...
Yeah, see, Lynx hasn't.
He's fairly outspoken politically, and he has been so for quite some time. He was also the governor of Minnesota for a while. He's done some things. He's an actor. He was a professional wrestler. He gained a little bit of fame or notoriety, I guess, depending on your point of view, for back when the Guantanamo Bay thing, that whole scandal broke. He was like, look, torture doesn't mean shit. I can make Dick Cheney say anything I want him to. I could make him say he killed Kennedy if you give me 5 minutes alone with him. And as a way of saying, hey, torture doesn't do anything except make somebody say what you want them to say, because that's what gets you to stop. But he was... he was talking about something else. It was in the lead up to the 2008 election, I think. And the host was sort of buddy-buddy with him, so he was like, hey, Jesse, come on and talk about what's going on with the election. And during one of the breaks, I got on the line and I said, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but I loved your role in Predator when I was a kid. And he didn't miss a beat, and he said, what were you doing watching Predator as a kid? Which was really funny. I got lightly scolded by Jesse the Body Ventura.
Alright, now this can be a very challenging minigame here. Not really a minigame, but the Zubbos come after you.
Oh my god, they're coming out of the walls. Do you have to like just defeat a certain number of them? Or?
Just survive effectively.
Oh, so they're just gonna come at you for 1 or 2 minutes?
No. Not 2 minutes at all.
Bizarre is a good onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
The old sour grapes defense, huh? Zubba?
Yep.
So what the fuck is a Zubba? I guess these are Zubbas.
Yeah. So you can just sort of dodge them. I can't remember if you need to kill them or if you just have to...
Not get murdered.
Yeah. Because I've always done it with the gold feathers.
Sometimes you just gotta hunker down and wait for the storm to go by.
Yep. Alright. And up we go.
Yeah, so the reason that Jesse Ventura has been sort of in the common consciousness lately is somebody floated that he might be considering a run for president as
a Green Party.
Yeah, as the Green Party, which is an interesting thought. But also as part of the whole discussion surrounding him, somebody mentioned that the state of Minnesota has a Confederate flag.
Like the original Confederate flag.
Well, so, like, when people say the Confederate flag, they think of the thing that Nathan Bedford Forrest made up like 40 years after the end of the Civil War, specifically to terrorize black people. This was the actual battle flag that the Confederacy used. And a unit from Minnesota claimed it during the Battle of Gettysburg, and it's in one of their museums. And
it wasn't just a group of like Minnesota soldiers claiming it. This group in this battle lost like 80-something% of their men.
It was an 87% casualty, yes.
And they still held the line.
Well, specifically, they held their part, and then another part of Union lines got broken, and they had to go in and retake that part. So they fought very, very hard. And as part of that, they knocked out a Confederate position and took the flag. And took it back to Minnesota. And the state of Virginia has been asking for it for literal decades. And Minnesota's like, no, it's an important part of our history. And Virginia says, well, but. Minnesota says, okay, it commemorates the bravery of our soldiers in defending this nation against an aggressor. What is it historically to you guys? And they can't come up with a better defense of it than, oh yeah, it represents the fact that a bunch of rich fuckers wanted to own slaves. So, and during Jesse Ventura's administration, like fairly early on, Virginia sent him a letter and was like, hey, we want our flag back. He's like, why? We won. Which is some serious die mad about it energy.
So good.
He's a little bit of an odd duck, but Jesse Ventura does not bullshit.
Uh-oh. Oh, nab nuts, you ate them all.
Oh, he's got a tummy ache.
You ate all your nuts. Buddy, we can't do anything about that. He's completely surrounded by a wall. We cannot knock the nuts out of him.
Finally, an appropriate point to use a burp sound effect.
You still hate it, though.
Like, one isolated burp I don't mind. It's when the game is just, like, willfully causing a racket that's slightly jarring.
Yeah, so the building has... There's been more building done.
Uh-huh. We're gonna have a whole treetop village at this rate.
Yep.
Which, that's fine. That's a good aesthetic. Jeez.
Slightly too steep for Banjo.
The grain on that wood looks kind of coarse. Why would it be a problem?
And it's all about the steepness.
The squirrel that ate all of his hunker-down snacks too fast. Yeah, that's always a struggle, is like, it gets really stressful, and sometimes you're like, hey, snacks.
Mood. Now here's where things get rude.
Aha. We have a mini bird.
Yeah.
Somehow these birds are still less annoying because of me.
You say that until they knock you down one of those pits.
If I'm being honest, any enemy in the same position could do the same.
Yeah.
It's not the bird's fault.
Here we go. Feed the baby.
I have a sudden craving for sour gummy worms. I love a good sour gummy.
Oh, look at him grow.
Holy shit, the big baby.
Now he's gotta sleep so he can grow more.
Are his eyes still open, or is it just the back of his eyes? That's his beak. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, that's great.
No, no. And now there's more of these, so there's not as precarious landing.
And they don't even fall down or anything.
Nope.
That's quality workmanship.
I don't think we really needed to come up here. Does I? Yep.
We have only the wavy brambles.
Yep.
I imagine...
They continue to wave.
I'm guessing that when winter comes, these things will have died off.
No, I think it's still good in here.
They're evil magical brambles.
Yeah.
Which
It's
explains all
one.
the
It's
wood.
one of those trees.
Kids these days only know sleep, eat worms, and get larger while maintaining proportions perfectly.
Whoop! Oh, I missed.
Something about that sentence really got me.
Let's go see Mumbo. And now the shoes are gone. We just gotta jump for it.
We can become who we were born to be.
Whoop!
Oh no!
We can try. Oh.
Wow. Can you abuse your iframes to just, like, do the bird run up?
Probably.
That's what's called a pro gamer move.
Yeah.
I'm helping. I don't even like this game and I helped. See?
Mumbo, too hot.
Yep, the dog days of summer. I like his little leaf.
Just in case you hadn't gotten enough tokens to buy it in the springtime.
B.
Alright, let's see if we can get here.
The dog days of middle of spring, right? Like, it's friggin' schizophrenic. Around here, it hasn't been so hot, except for maybe a couple of days, like 2 weeks ago. But the weather has just been all over the place.
Yeah, it's been a thing. There's already so many bees.
I still vividly remember, at this point, many years ago.
No, I can't find the honey anymore.
Where is it? Donde?
There's one.
When was this? This would have been the summer of 2003, I think. We had 3 days in a row that were 99 degrees, 101 degrees, and 104 degrees.
Woo!
It was the worst.
Well, might as well take you out. Give me that. I need it. I need it more than you do.
That's 40 Celsius for our metric system friends.
It hot. Now, Eerie needs 10 caterpillars. We already have 2. And also, there's piles of leaves everywhere. It's nice and fall.
One of the best things to watch is dogs jumping into leaf piles.
Yes.
Because they usually go at them full freaking blast.
They're just so excited.
Hit that thing at 35 miles an hour. Just woomph.
Alright. Now that the water level's back up, let's go visit our friend.
I don't even remember what I did during that day.
Probably not much.
I did something.
Hey, Naughty. Time has been passing for Naughty, but not for us. You hiding any more notes in here, Naughty?
Oh, I had to help a friend unload something from...
Yep.
His brother was visiting from Virginia, and we were unloading like 2 things from his car. It took us 5 minutes, and I looked like I had taken a shower. It was... like, it was just a CRT television. And those things aren't light, but it's not like it was a 50-incher or something. It's just... it was so goddamn hot. It was very hot, yes.
I believe it. Come on.
Feathers. Now, do those guys just harm you, or do they fully get one of your extra tries?
Nah, they just harm you. Hey, Gobi.
They give you a grab.
More water for the plant, please. Here's where all of our efforts start paying off.
I like that bull just sort of grumpily going around in the foreground.
Yeah, poor Gobi gets abused.
Frankly, I'm surprised Gobi doesn't just turn around and bite you.
I mean, if he were a proper camel, he would.
Yeah, I mean, Gobi is blameless. Gobi is free of sin in this situation, but camels do not take shit from nobody.
Yeah. So here's where most of the notes are.
In the autumn.
Yep.
That's where the music comes from.
Gotta rebuild the gold feathers. Yep. And now the wading boots are back for Mumbo.
Does Gobi appear on the lava side of that level in the sequel?
I believe he does, actually.
Well,
He might be a secret? I don't know if he's actually involved, but I'm pretty sure he does show up there.
Yeah, we've got 2 data points. That appears to be a confirmation. And I'm betting it's probably just along the lines of, oh god, it's you assholes again.
Yeah, basically. Whoop!
Oh no!
Into the pool. Sir, please.
Yeah, this isn't a friendly bull like Ferdinand. He's gonna fight you.
Yep. Alright. Let's go check on Mumbo, make sure he's not hiding anything in his house that we need or want.
It is true. Every once in a while there is a goodie in there.
Yep.
In the skull. Where does he find all of these skulls? Does he just build them?
There is a goodie, in fact. Several. Now he's sweeping. How did you get all these leaves in here, Mumbo?
He doesn't have a door. I guess it's just extremely windy from one specific direction a lot of the time.
Yep. So, yep, we had a caterpillar and several notes in here, so it was worth coming in. always visit Mumbo. Yep. And over we go. Alright, and now it's time to begin our ascension. We go up. And the leaves are still here, but they're sorta...
Oh, are they gonna fall out from under you?
They do not. This game does not really do that to you.
Huh. That's a surprise.
It's very nice of them.
The one time when it was actually appropriate.
And also, you may notice these guys are much bigger.
Yeah, they are. How about that?
Yep. See, leaf still holds you. Going around. But we need that caterpillar. 3 more to go. Don't need to worry about the Mumbo token.
So I'm guessing by that when B is final spell. We don't have any more Mumbo.
Correct.
You can't top B. That's just science.
Yep. Let's go visit the Zubbas again. They got, like Mumbo, they have several notes and a caterpillar.
We've all moved out, they say, as they fly around.
Just this one.
He's trying to get the security deposit back.
Alright. Whoop.
So, I've been fairly pro-B during our streams, but for some reason I just had this sudden flash of memory from way back when. During the autumn, back in high school, once a bee got into the classroom, and it was buzzing around and causing a stir. You know, like
bees do.
You know, sometimes bees get people sort of touchy.
Yeah.
And it landed on the side of my face, and I wear glasses, and it crawled across my face under my glasses.
Ooh.
And I just had to sit there and just sort of tell by, I guess, like, vibrations in the air. And I said, please don't hit me with that book. And somebody was like, I wasn't going to hit you with a book. And I said, yes, you were.
Like, don't hit someone with a book, even if there is a bee on them.
Like, I promise you the bee sting is not going to be as bad as the broken nose.
Yeah.
I'm not allergic.
Or the broken glasses.
Yeah, those things don't cost $1.
Yeah. Okay. We got the flour, got the stuff in the bees. Next up is Nabnuts. Nabnuts.
I was trying my fucking best to keep a straight face. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the finished house.
It's now a good time to make a reference to Way of the House Husband and the Cockroach. Way of the House Husband references are always welcome here. So
Hell yeah.
Good job. Thank you, Eddie.
Way of the House Husband. Real good.
I like the scene. I don't remember the exact context. Like, maybe he forgot to do some of the dishes, or like didn't clean something quite right, or something. And he's like, I gotta take responsibility for this, and is getting ready to do the whole Yakuza thing where he cuts his pinky off and his wife just lariats him out the window. God, that's a good comic.
6 acorns are required.
And where will we find acorns?
Right around here.
Something we need to ask, what's with these Gomer, like, merry men? What's their deal?
Gomer merry men.
Hmm.
Yeah, so all the nuts are sort of just right here.
I guess that's
You just got to do some precarious platforming to get to them.
So, like, I've seen squirrels run along telephone wires upside down. Why is Nabnuts making you do this?
Is he lazy?
Douche. You suck, Nabnuts.
Yeah, here's
Oh no! Is there a flight pad in this level?
nope.
Oh, could you get it if you were a bee?
I don't think you can be. I think your bee expires when you try and go into other areas.
Oh. And Mumbo won't let you be a bee? Right?
Yeah.
Right, because he's sweeping.
Yep.
That's a shame. Oh well.
Okay. And then there's this path here. Oh, well, let's just throw these at him.
I'd like to remind everybody, since we're doing a lot of throwing stuff directly to people's faces today, I'd like to remind everybody the best scene in Final Fantasy VII Original is the one where Sephiroth takes a materia and just wings it right into Cloud's nuts like a dodgeball.
What?
He does. There's a scene where he's like, "Oh, is this the thing you were trying to steal back from me?" And just pegs him right in the grongus. Just thwack. And frankly, if that scene is not in like the second or third chapter of the remake, you know, in dollars 61 to 120 or 121 to 180 of the Final Fantasy VII remake, Squeenix are fucking cowards. Is all I'm saying.
We're still missing one.
Let me see. Ow my balls, Final Fantasy VII remake.
I love the Aerith sequence with the chair that everyone is also loving now.
Yeah, Cheris is very strong.
Yeah.
She's having so much fun. Yay, I've got a steel chair.
Look,
Fine.
if I were in a position to wang someone with a steel chair and not get in trouble for it, you can bet I'd be grinning too.
Granted, the possibility of trouble in that scenario was very high. It's just that it was the heat of the moment. I think what you mean is you didn't have to worry about feeling remorseful for it.
Yeah.
Which tells us some things about Max, I think.
Look, who doesn't want to just drop the chair like they do in wrestling?
Stop the match! Stop the damn match!
Yeah, they're still re-releasing it in like 3 parts.
I could be wrong, but everything I've seen until this day indicates that the Final Fantasy VII remake will be 3 separate releases.
And as you can see, they have extra caterpillars, so you're not stuck finding every single one.
To be honest, I am kind of surprised that seems to run somewhat counter to this game's métier.
No, this game likes to give you extras. It's rather nice, actually. Like, some things there's the exact amounts, like the presents for the kids. But... And the acorns, there's exactly 6 there. But for these, they'll give you some extras. And he will be big in winter. Our baby boy is gonna grow up. Actually, there's nothing else up here. Another extra caterpillar. We will have butterflies in time.
Yeah, caterpillar is necessary. Unfortunately, the cool skull is surplus to requirements, which means we get to pawn it.
Hehe. And
do you know how much a life-size human skull replica made of solid platinum is worth. There was an entire video game about a skull that was extremely valuable that got stolen.
True.
That bitch took my skull.
And we also saw we are at 8 Jiggies. So the remaining ones are the Eagle and the Jinjos.
And the Eagle is in winter.
Yes, and so is the last Jinjo. Into the Pule! Safe landing.
When are more games going to embrace the idea that if you fall from a great enough height, hitting water is not much different from hitting concrete?
Yeah.
Granted, I understand why they do it. It's so that you don't like have quite as many places to seriously frick yourself, but it's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I mean, cliff diving is a thing, but even that is a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh god, sapient ice cubes.
And here we are in the winter. And the snowmen are back. Awful as ever.
They just look crap.
And if I recall correctly...
Let me guess, Mumbo is not going to turn you anything here because he's nestled down under a blanket with a big mug of hot cocoa.
Yeah, basically.
I almost said
Actually, no, he's not even here. He's on vacation.
You hairy fool! Listen here.
Look,
you
we've
shit.
beaten up a lot of those guys.
okay,
That's fair.
Ah, I see. Then we have a blood feud going.
Yeah.
That tracks.
We take their honey.
The Jinjo.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you have to fly to it?
You can. And it's not as easy to
Jump up.
yeah. Whoop. Oh, no, okay. Perfect.
So, with regard to the rapidly approaching final area, is what's her face, Gruntilda? Is her like sanctum sanctorum this big elaborate dungeon, or do you just sort of like go in there and say, hey, let's fight?
Whoop. It is. Well, I've told you there's a board game element. So first you do the board game, and then you fight her at the top of the castle, basically.
So you do have some bullshit to deal with.
Whoop. Yes.
It must be very densely packed snow to actually hurt. To bump into.
There we go. I don't think you actually have to knock these guys aside, but it certainly helps.
Sounds real like their stupid faces.
I don't like having snowballs thrown at me all the time. There we go.
These snowmen at least have the courtesy to look nefarious. The ones in Super Mario 64 were positively charming until they started hawking snowballs at you. Like, hang on, man, did that actually hurt me? You little bastard.
And our flower has wilted.
Such is the nature of the seasons.
Yep. Now, I'm going to ask you to drop a save state here.
I've dropped a save state there.
Thank you. Because this is also one of the worst swimming portions. Because this is the only place that you can get out of the water. And because the water is cold...
You lose air faster.
Yep.
Yeah, falling through ice is no joke.
Where is he? There's the door. Oh, you notice our wings started getting white.
Huh.
I'm missing so many of those.
Something about the way the honeycomb pieces get added to your wheel makes me think of loading cylinders in a revolver. Another state?
Please.
Okay.
Getting in is okay. Getting out is the hard part. I have died many times trying to find the way out of here. You just overshoot and... That's what will get you.
Huh. Yeah, it's not super permissive, is it?
No. Yeah. If you so much as touch the other side of the ice, it pushes you back under.
Well.
It is real nasty.
Yeah, relying heavily on audio cues is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Precision swim. Well, I
Nope.
started to lose
Nope.
started to lose my teeth there.
Do not jinx it.
I was just being encouraging. I was like, that's the right idea, is slowing down to get the...
Yeah, it doesn't matter how slow you're going, how fast you're going. If you touch the other side, you are going back under the water.
That's...
It is a dick move.
That almost seems like a collision bug.
There we go.
Huzzah.
Yeah, it's the easiest place to die, really, I think. That and the gears.
This teaches you some important things about real life, like don't stick things that you don't want to lose into moving machinery, and avoid falling through icy water.
Yep. Basically. Notice there's no bees on any of the hives here.
Oh, yeah.
It is too cold for bees.
I guess you need to just fly up to the rocky branches?
Yep. Rude. I mean, you can do the normal climb, but flying is easier. And where are you? I hear you laughing. Aha! Behind me! Also, we need this one.
What?
Yeah, it's a little bullshit. But notice he's guarding the witch switch. There we go. Now, normally that would be the last one of the game, but I missed the one in Mad Maniac Mansion. So, I know where it is, I just have to go back and get it. I think that's the only guy you are sort of actually obligated to kill.
You needed the snowman here in Treeland?
Yeah. Woof, these guys are eating my lunch.
Well, as we know, Ice Cube is the most fearsome of predators.
Grab this. And let's go on up. See if we can get this guy.
How many of music note do you need? Oh, no. Good recovery.
There we go. I am not sure how many music notes are left. So we've got the hive has seen better days.
Sad.
And we'll just land here. So we can go back and look around. Ah, there's some music notes.
Wait, is the only way to defeat these guys to hit them while you're flying?
Yes.
That's stupid.
So I guess we need to do that. Because I need those notes. Yeet. There we go. Up we get.
All sorts of little hippopotami in the swamp of recollection are surfacing tonight. Something about the word bloop that Lynx used reminds me. Remember the bloop? That big sub-oceanic sound that everybody was all up in arms about some years ago? It was like, what is it?
Rude.
It's like it sounds like a big organism. No, it just turned out to be tectonic movement. Lame.
Boo. What?
What is with
Ugh. Rude.
What is with this kung fu snowman?
Where am I? Where is he? I'm underneath.
They're a little thin on red feathers.
I fell a long way. There we go. All is well. Oh, I suppose I needed to, Oh no, it was the lower window we knock out. Because we're awful. Here he is, fast asleep, dreaming of acorns.
Man, I freaking wish I dreamed of food.
Alright. And now his window is busted out.
It's fine.
Whoop. Oh, no. Well, we've got that save state.
That's gonna take less time than going back through all those music notes.
Yep, exactly. I'm not ashamed to cheat my way out.
I wouldn't be either. Like, I didn't really mind collecting 100 coins to get stars in Super Mario 64 because, to be honest, the worlds almost in their entirety were much breezier than going through worlds in this game.
Yeah.
Like, this represents an investment in time.
Yeah. As seen in the case that we've been doing this for almost 2 hours. Doing much better this time, though. Oop. Banjo, stop sliding. We need to get these feathers. Because some of the things that you can do on the board game are replay things like the Zabbas.
The Zappas?
Zabbas.
Like Dweezil and Moon Unit? I know, I'm pulling
yeah.
your leg.
I just couldn't remember if I was using the right name.
I don't know what they're called, I don't care.
Harsh. Whoop. Oh no. We're fine.
Being Banjo is suffering.
Yeah. But at least there's lots of health around here. Might as well just try and fly back up.
There's honey in the bee mana stand.
I get that reference even though I shouldn't.
Cultural consciousness is a funny thing.
I need to get this one again.
You did it.
Yep. There we go.
What's the matter?
My phone just made a strange noise. It's probably just people messaging about Animal Crossing. I have a little Facebook Messenger group of my various real-life friends who play it, and we just tell each other when things are available to purchase, and when their DIYs getting made, and all that sort of stuff.
Like you do.
Yep. Oh, right, we are not too...
We're still in the lower branches.
Yep. Because I fell down. Now the house is boarded up.
Wow, went straight from under construction to condemned.
Well, I didn't put in any heating.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
I thought I remember there being something behind it. Guess not. Whoop.
Banjo needs to learn how to penguin walk.
Yeah, he's sort of slippery, isn't he? Back inside. Need these.
That is precious altitude.
Yep. And I think I need to go flying to get the last, oh, not Jiggy, honeycomb piece here. 5, 13 more.
Platform challenges are always improved by slipping and sliding around like you're covered in corn syrup.
Always. Now it's green here.
Why?
Christmas.
Well, where the hell are the Christmas lights then?
Back on the other stage.
They're shining all the way over here. Were they set up by Clark Griswold?
Yes.
He called my bluff. Hey look, it's finally... I mean, this still doesn't look like much of a bird, but it's at least not a baby.
Yeah, he big. We fed him well. Those wings should not be able to carry him at all.
Why is it always shitting with you people?
I don't know. And that's all for this stage.
Which means all that remains are the 13 notes, and then it's time for the showdown, right?
Yep. There's some notes up here. Not all of them, but... No. just to show off in here. It's still nice and cozy. Nothing has changed. I think you can basically get that jiggy at the top of here in any of the levels.
It's an all seasons room.
Yep. Okay. So where might those last music notes be?
Yeah, you're gonna have to rubber duck your way through this one, because
I don't think we went up here.
who the hell knows?
Aha. We need that. There's still one more room we haven't been in. Whoop. Oh dear.
Well, that sucks.
We're fine. We
Yeah,
just gotta...
that's just fucking obnoxious. Why is this game like this?
Sliding physics. If this was that squirrel game, we would be in trouble.
I think he's talking about Conker's Bad Fur Day.
A game I really don't know anything about aside from it being a rare game.
Me
And that
either.
it is rather dirty. Like, it is a game that if my parents had bought it for me thinking, oh hey, this is cute, they would have been wrong. Let's see. I don't think there were any... Okay, Mungo token over there. Anything down here? Nope. Whoop, nope. Yeah, basically. What if? But. Alright.
I think one of the bosses in that game is a lump of singing poop.
Here we go.
Which, if we're being honest, sort of describes some rare
And now
games.
it's the storage facility. For all of Nabnut's nuts.
The attic is full of nuts.
And there's what we came in here for. But there's no notes in here. Whoop. I keep hitting the wrong direction. Now the question is, do I leave it as 9 notes short, or do I explore all 4 of the worlds again, trying to find the 9 that I missed? Or is it 8 now?
I don't fucking know. Remind me, what do you miss out on if you don't get all the musical notes?
I don't think anything. I can't remember if the last door needs all of them or not. We're at 91, so there's 9 left somewhere. There are probably a few others in fall, because I'm pretty sure there were other ones like that one where the notes were in a Chompy Boy.
You will be unable to get to Gruntilda if you do not collect at least 882 out of 882 out of the 900 musical notes in the game.
So we're good.
Yeah, you can go bother Gruntilda now.
We'll just take a quick look around fall. Man, we're so close. And also, it's almost 9 o'clock.
It's not like you're going anywhere tomorrow. You've got time.
Yeah, true. We have taken tomorrow off because tomorrow is my birthday. I'm old.
Oh, please. Okay, so you need 810 notes to get to Gruntilda. 882 is for a bonus.
Yeah. Let's see. No, not one over there. Thank you, everyone.
Now we're back in the zone, which is scored for Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack on keyboard making frog noises, which is a choice.
And CB, I am old because my birthday is tomorrow. And that is how it works. And maybe I'll do a special stream tomorrow to finish this off. Not sure. Aha, well there's 3. So we are 6 away from completion. At that point, I'm almost willing to say good enough.
It's more than good enough.
Oh, CB, thank you. That's greatly appreciated.
That's very generous. We appreciate that show of support.
Whoop.
Ah,
You rude boy.
maybe he was going for the one.
Probably.
Additional theater.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those. Let's see. Yeah, let's call it there. That's pretty good as far as notes go. We can securely leave.
Now, are you going to forge ahead to the battle with Gruntilda?
No, I still want to go back to Mad Maniac Mansion and get the
Honeycomb piece?
no, the witch switch.
Oh, I see.
Whoop. But we can set things up. Such as going through this door.
Holy moly. The faces on the walls here.
And this leads to the board game. But we're not going to do that now.
Is this the one you have to complete to get to the boss?
Yes.
Why is it here of all places? I thought the door to the castle was like back near the beginning.
We've been in the castle this whole time. This all is part of the castle.
Has she considered installing a dehumidifier? Because she's got a bit of a growth problem in here.
So let's go up here and... turn the corner. Very carefully.
The real castle was the friends we made along the way. That's a good way of looking at it.
This is not where I wanted to go at all.
Well, don't ask me to revert to save state, otherwise you're gonna be real pissed.
Yeah, no. I remember many things about this game, but some things have just poof. Nothing else over here, so let's make friends. Where'd the other one go?
Places. Does this not have the rewind feature? I mean, Project 64 might have a rewind, but we don't have a bound right now.
Yeah. Now we're seeing a sort of resurgence of mascot platformers, which I'm happy about.
I think Tyrion means specifically the Collectathon variety.
I think that, because I'm thinking of like Super Lucky's Tale, and there's another one coming out, Clive and Wrench.
That's an extremely generic sounding name. What pray tell are Clive and Wrench?
Can't really. I think Clive is a rabbit. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. Oh gosh, I really cannot remember where I'm supposed to go once we raise this water level. Really thought it was through here. Oh yeah, Mario Odyssey, thank you. Good grief.
Yeah, I think that I'm pretty firmly in the camp of length of game and amount of stuff to do in game does not necessarily correlate to quality of game. I'm pretty good with a game that is a tightly curated experience that might not keep my attention for 900 hours, but it also doesn't waste 884 hours of my life.
Oh, I need that.
Give me a feather.
Yeah. Been here. Need these. Need to restock. Bees. Their one weakness, sharp turns.
It's true. Bees are known for not being able to corner quickly.
What we'll do is grab that feather. Restocking. And hit this teleporter. I believe I connected it up.
I mean, he's looking at stuff, so probably.
Yep, and this one leads us close to Mad Maniac Mansion. Through here. Go a bit faster. But not into the lava fast.
One more step and you're a roast turkey.
Excuse me, pardon me. Just gonna ignore you, sir. It's Mad Monstermation. I've been calling it wrong. Anyway, I think we'll leave a save right here and come back for a final stream. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Monday. Not sure. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, who can we send over to? Oh, is N still going? N is doing some art. So since we were talking about her earlier, we'll send over. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all for being here. This has been a really good time. Let's see. If you're not currently following, hit us up and you'll get updates on when we go live. Normally we would stream on Sunday, but it is a work weekend for Chachi, so that is not likely this time. Oh, thanks for everything, and we're heading on over to N.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.